Hello, 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 people. It's your boy, the cool guy, stream. I was been in stream. I just got done filming two videos on one film, but that's got time for the cool guy business on Bigger Account channel. So I go upload those. But SAMBUCHA up on the show already. Which I'm not know because it's been 3 days. It is here 4 days for upload day film. So I just let's sign up for today or tomorrow. So yeah, but that was today because what's tomorrow? I'll probably be able to do it tomorrow actually. So yeah. Yeah. But then we're back to untested scene fight. So this is the second scene we're doing. First one was best getting testing I guess was best getting dining scene restaurants. It was the Red Foot Cafe one, that cool made for nice one, which they really want to go to. So yeah. Yeah, so I see this song is something there was scene fight. So yeah, some of those Hello Kitty was no. Of course. But as I see this and yeah. I know to get the midfield as play. I'll probably get to do it on those midfield after tomorrow. So yeah, yeah, get to doing that on my play that favorite song. I'll play my favorite song. For train on Unbelievable from Out City Hanson tomorrow on yeah on this channel. But the probably both gonna be blocked, so the prominence gonna be up tomorrow. Probably up by Monday or Tuesday. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. Hope you have a good week. I know for it's in a few days. I think there was on. Well, last time I put uploaded because if you family say songs. Yesterday was doing a mathing reaction, but I forgot. I suppose actually I was doing a mathing reaction, but I just don't know this plan, man. Because I'm gonna try to get to doing another mathing reaction tomorrow. But if I do those 2 minute reactions, I'm supposed to do a stream tomorrow. I don't know. If I do that mathing reaction tomorrow, I can post those midfield reactions to maybe Saturday. So yeah. I know I'm not ever doing damn Sunday because Sunday becoming pure Monday. I'm supposed to get Monday. So yeah. Anyways, people, that's what it's about. So let's get into this. That's the same flights. Let's get.
Did you know that every day there's 150,000 flights around the world? And of those 150,000, less than 10 of them are themed flights. And you might be asking yourself, what's the themed flight? Well, sometimes for promotions, certain franchises partner with airlines, and they do things like paint the plane and have an entire in-flight experience that's themed around whatever the franchise is. And so today, I'll be taking a bunch of these different themed flights, ranging from a Hello Kitty flight all the way to a Pokemon flight. These are very difficult to get my hands on, and I had to travel all across the world to get on these, so I hope you enjoy. And without further ado, grab your popcorn and let's fly. I'm excited for this themed flight because it's a Hello Kitty themed flight. So through EVA Air, which is a Taiwanese airline, they do something on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, whereby the flight from Chicago to Taiwan or Taiwan to Chicago, they operate with a Sanrio, which is the Hello Kitty IP themed flight. So if you're flying from Taiwan to Chicago, this is what it looks like in the Taiwan airport. It's really cute. Like, I'm excited to go in there. They have a bunch of trinkets and stuff up there, and it just stands out. It's like the only pink little area, and the rest of it just looks like a normal airport terminal. But let's go inside and see what this looks like, and I am very excited for the flight. Okay, so let's go inside here. So there you have it, EVA Air by Hello Kitty. This is their official operative flight. The ground has stars. It's very pink in here. Really cute art. It just feels like you're not in the airport anymore when you go in here, but when you do check in for the flight, I guess this is the area. Okay, so I guess this is the kiosk where you're supposed to get your ticket. It doesn't look like anything is working here. I think you're supposed to do it maybe online and get your boarding pass through the EVA Air app. So maybe this is just for show at the end of the day, and we actually have to like go to a gate to talk to one of the attendants. Here it says have a nice trip, which is quite nice. Oh, and then look at this. They have all these cute trinkets right here. So you have a little bag. You even have, and I think that's what our plane is ultimately going to look like, a model of the 737 that we're going to be getting on. Another bag. Oh, this would be nice to have. They even have little like Dixie cups, like little paper cups, more models. Ooh, they have sandals as well. They also have a white slipper right here. I think I like the darker ones better. And then they even have, what is that? Like little coasters and then playing cards as well. Oh, really fun. There's so many themed things here. I don't know what's supposed to play on this TV. Maybe it's like where the gates are for the flights that are operating this flight, but it's off right now. But very cute place. Again, like the airport is a very stressful spot, so it's nice to just be in this cutesy theme. So I'm excited for our flight. It's 16 hours, so it's quite long. But let's go ahead and check in right now and see what else they have for us. All right, so we're officially checked in. We got a really cute baggage tag right here that has all the Sanrio characters on it, and then it has the jet with a bow on it. Just the cutest thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my luggage here. And then we also got another one, which I guess you're supposed to put on if you have like a personal item, but very cute. And let me show you the boarding pass, because this thing is really cute. It says on it Sanrio characters, and then at the bottom it shows, I guess, the 5 main Sanrio characters, including Hello Kitty herself right there with her cute bow. So very cute. Everything seems to be themed so far. I'm excited to see what what the flight actually looks like. So we're going to be boarding probably within like the next hour or so. So let's see what awaits us. All right, guys, so we just got on, and there's a good amount of Hello Kitty themed things happening. So in coach, I went back there to grab some B-roll, but there's like these cloth overhangs that have like all Hello Kitty characters on it. They also have these really cute Hello Kitty slippers that I have on right now. I noticed that the flight attendants have these really cute scarves that are a bunch of different colors. They're also like very brightly themed, like the Sanrio characters. And then on their menu, notably, every single meal looks to be like some sort of pink or purple flavoring on it. So for instance, I went ahead and ordered the grilled duck breast with wild berry lavender jus. And then for their sweet, they have a raspberry caramel white chocolate mousse, which again is going to be close to like a pink color. So I'm really excited about this. So they have a little care package here with some like in-flight toiletries that you can use, because this is a 16-hour flight and it looks to be Hello Kitty themed as well. Yep. Let's see what we got. A Hello Kitty brush. What is this? Facial mist. Hello Kitty eye mask. Use that for the sleep. And then you also get these headphones, and I don't know if Thunder's like a character from like the Hello Kitty universe, but literally a brand new pair of headphones you get. This is the greatest flight ever so far. And on top of that, they just came around and we got these really nice pajamas, right? So these are the pajama pants, and then we have a top as well. It's black. Black seems to be the theme of a Hello Kitty, which should be pink, but I guess black and pink go together. All right, so we are officially in the air now, and I want to search for other Hello Kitty themed things on this flight. So I'm going to try and like play around with this in-flight entertainment system to see what else we could find. So I think I'm going to start with shopping, because I did read that there's some EVA by Hello Kitty exclusive items that you could purchase. So they have an entire Hello Kitty catalog. So as you can see here, they have a nightlight projector, jigsaw puzzles. They even have like models of the aircraft. Oh, this is cute. I feel like I have to get this. The pink toiletry bag, maybe double as like a fanny pack. Then they have a thermal water cup, an umbrella, a pocket umbrella, and then they have some tote bags as well. All right, definitely gonna get my hands on some of these. I know like when we land, there's like an entire Hello Kitty Sanrio EVA Air like shop that you can go in and just like purchase all of this. But I think these are the things that like they're promoting on board primarily. So that's very cool. All right, I'm gonna try to go to like the kids world. I think that Hello Kitty's is like a kids cartoon, right? So I don't think it's a movie. What is this? TV shows? No, so I don't think it's a TV show. It's not music. What is Hello Kitty? Is it just like an art style? Maybe they have a game? Oh, look at that. Okay, cool. Hello Kitty art studio with Sanrio characters. Look how cute they are. This is so fun. I've never been on a flight where it's like there's so many direct themed things to do, and it's very subtle too. You kind of have to search around. It's like almost finding little Easter eggs everywhere we turn. All right, we didn't unlock any maps, so I mean, what is this? Do I just draw? Is it literally just a drawing game? Oh, look at that. I was never the best color, but all right, give me 2 minutes and I'm going to craft the perfect Hello Kitty drawing. And I didn't know how to change the color. I'm excited to see what else they have. I'm going to check out the bathroom to see if there's like anything themed there. And then of course, we're going to wait for the food. And then when we get off the aircraft, apparently it gets even crazier. There's many layers to this, and we were just peeling the first and second layers back. So I just got tucked into the table with a tablecloth put in front of me, which is really nice. And you'll notice they have on like this mint green apron. And I don't know if that's Sanrio themed. It might just be the Eva Air, kind of how they do things. Nonetheless, very cute. And look what I'm watching, my painting. And I actually ran out of the duck because I think everybody's trying to get it, and the duck had like that purple lavender on it. So instead, she said she's going to give me 2 meals. And I don't know if any of them are going to be themed. We're going to take a look at what these things look like, because I have no idea what I'm even getting. So the first course is going to be just assorted nuts. I love nuts. Nuts are so underrated. Get yourself some nuts. All right, so the food just came out. I got seafood udon because, again, the duck that had like the lavender jus on it or whatever, unfortunately was sold out. I think everybody's getting it. But this nonetheless looks good. There's like some pork belly, there's some vegetables, there's udon, there's shrimp, the whole 9 yards. And I have a Diet Coke here as well. So I'm going to dive into this. Let's see if it's any good. Well, you get real chopsticks as well on the Hello Kitty flight. Wow, that really is seafood udon. I just had a scallop, there's shrimp in here, and I see some lobster as well. Look at this lobster tail. And here's the pork belly as well. Since I'm recording and stuff, I can't properly eat it with the spoon and dipping it in, but just take my word for it. Very solid pork. That might be Hello Kitty's meat herself in this udon. So before the main course, I have an appetizer here, which is beef Wellington alongside this pumpkin bread and a garlic bread as well. So let's take a bite into this. I don't think I've ever had beef Wellington before, but is it just like crusted steak? Yes, it's not bad. I prefer a chicken cutlet. Nonetheless, solid. And for this pumpkin bread, very warm too. That's good. Let's wait for the main course now.
Well, right now it's lake car, acre hub, coaster, and shopping bag.
Oh, amazing. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is so sweet. Thank you very much. Guys, our flight attendant just came over because she noticed we were filming and she said, oh, are you a YouTuber? Let me give you some goodies. And she hooked me up with this Hello Kitty mini.
Every time the course, every time he's a YouTuber, like for real. Oh.
Tote bag with a larger tote bag. Look how cute this is. And then I ended up with these coasters as well, which I guess you put drinks on. And then this cute cup. Look at that. And then I also got is this soap? Oh no, playing cards. Sanrio playing cards. Look at this care package I just got. That was so nice. Shout out to my flight attendant. Shout out to Eva Air. Look how themed we are. What other flight are you going to get this much themed items on? This is amazing. I'm in heaven right now. This is great. All right, so the main course has arrived. It is a chicken breast with some, I think, mashed potatoes here on the side. So I'm actually going to start off with this. I don't know what it is, but it looks quite good, as everything has been so far. I have no idea what that is. Maybe like couscous mashed potatoes. And as for the chicken, looks good. Tastes good too. All right, I'm happy with that choice. I got the udon seafood. I got this. I obviously got all of my Sanrio equipment here. I'm having the time of my life. Okay, so the dessert just came and we have an assortment of berries and melons. And then over here, I think is a strawberry mochi. So I'm going to go into this. This is the raspberry dessert that was listed on the menu that I mentioned. I already forgot what it was. Maybe like a white chocolate mousse with raspberry or something. I'm going to give it a good healthy bite here because this is white and red together makes pink. So technically this is the Hello Kitty dessert. That's actually unreal. So far, everything's hitting. I love this flight. This might be one of my favorite flights of all time so far. All right, guys, I'm about to knock out because we still have about 13 more hours on this flight, despite everything you've seen so far. We just ate and everything. I'm surrounded by all of my Hello Kitty memorabilia and like the in-flight entertainment stuff.
Yeah, if y'all don't know, I did type out some tags that made that before I was on my long while I was still on my long hiatus before I came back with talking my voice on streams and field stuff. I did make that I know quick I did feel something on the channels saying go out and yeah. Man, they didn't really just like quick. I think like I was like 3 or 4 hours, but it's like 16 hours. I could do a 6-hour flight. I couldn't. Like 16 hours, man, it's almost like an entire day. I can't do it. I can't do a 16-hour flight. I couldn't. 16 hours, man. That means like if it took like a 5 hours, we can still have like 8 hours left still. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I literally don't know.
So I'm now going to go to sleep and hopefully I dream of Hello Kitty because that would make this the perfect themed flight. I probably should, right? I mean, the plane itself is literally painted in the Hello Kitty theme, but I'll let you know. But for now, good night. We're climbing. How low is this going to go? Wow.
Come on.
All right, guys, just woke up and I received breakfast. I got the Chinese breakfast, so I'm not even sure really what's here, but I'm going to eat this up. Something that's cool, and I don't know if it's because it's Sanrio themed, but there's a lot of like pink lighting along the side, and then there's like blue with stars up top. So it looks very cool. Also, while I was asleep, I did get my hands on this thing that goes on the back of the seat. So even more themed Hello Kitty stuff is now in my possession. Now I'm going to eat up, and then we're going to see if there's anything else. I did check out the bathroom. Unfortunately, there was nothing themed in there. The bathroom was nice, though. They had various like hand lotions, facial mist, things like that. But nonetheless, it's been a great flight. I think we have about 2 hours left, and then we're going to see the rest of the Hello Kitty themed stuff. Like I said, when you land, I think there's like an entire section we could shop around and see different items and things like that. Let's get to eating, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, so we are officially off the plane, and we are now looking for the Hello Kitty duty-free shop, because I did get the stuff on board, but apparently in the Taiwan airport, there's even like a crazier duty-free shop. We're looking for that. We're going to see how much more themed we can get. But the flight itself was great. It's like kind of dark outside, so I didn't get a good B-roll of the plane, but this is what it looked like. It's actually really cool. Glad we were on it, but now let's look for the shop. Okay, guys, so bad news. We just got off the flight, and unfortunately, we're unable to access the duty-free shop because you need another ticket to re-enter for departures, and of course, we were arriving, but we did end up seeing a couple of Sanrio themed things and just the general duty-free shop. But nonetheless, I had a really great time on that flight, from just the ticketing at the start and just having that cute little gate area with the pink Hello Kitty theme. And then actually on the flight, getting a couple souvenirs as well. I mean, look at this. I'm leaving a 16-hour flight with a bunch of cute things, including this, like we saw at the very beginning, another bag, this thing that you put on the headrest, a mini coaster, and then even playing cards. So overall, really enjoyed the flight. Made a 16-hour flight a lot more bearable. So I like it. I give that like a 9 out of 10 flight. I would do it again, although not too often because it's a very long flight. Great though. Good job, Viva Air. All right, so before the next flight, I stopped at Target because I wanted to just get some travel goods, maybe like a sleep mask or something, because I did not have the best sleep, to be honest, on the first one. Let me look around here. Oh, look what they have. This actually would have been perfect. Why didn't I bring this as my carry-on? They even have a backpack. They have the entire Hello Kitty like get up here. So they have a backpack, they have a roller, they have multiple backpacks even. Look at that. I'm gonna just get this for myself. All right, let me see what else I gotta get. Maybe scoop of some beef jerky. I feel like that's the perfect flight food. Let's get some of this. Okay. What else? What else? What else? Maybe some drinks. Ooh, Olipop. Oh, they even have the limited edition Pineapple Paradise as part of the SpongeBob movie coming out on December 19th. I love Olipop. Literally healthy soda. Like, think of it. Look at this. 35 calories, 6 grams of fiber to 4 grams of sugar. What a ratio right there. I like Olipop because I don't feel bad drinking it because it has that prebiotic that helps aid with your gut health. You guys saw last time that they have 5 different expressions with these limited edition cans, so they're collectible.
It is a figure. I can't tell if it's a sponsor segment or not, because Netflix also talking the video. It's a figure sponsor segment. Oh, so I always told me it says 2 more flights left. It is possible. He better not be. He better not be.
And I have one of the 5. I actually purchased 3 others, and I still just have that one expression. I think I have this one with the eye patch here. They even have minis too now. Oh, these are so cute. Okay, definitely getting myself a couple of minis as well. You know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to get another one because, again, there's 5 different expressions on these collectible cans, so I have to get another.
It's that way. Because I see the figure play for the new sponsor movie. They come out today. It's how we forget release this today. Let's see what figure like look at it price upload this today. Oh my gosh! I was looking at my camera. This figure sponsor says the figure feels anymore, man. Pick off. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. I have to skip around the figure sponsor segments and figure out a feel for y'all. Because I know y'all stays through his figure sponsor segments. I can move. This 100% sponsored. I'm saying.
You figure with 2, there's a decent chance, right? All right, I think I'm good to go, so let's go ahead and check out. All right, moment of truth. Package 1. So of these 5.
I think I go to Chris, but this is sponsored. This is 100% sponsored. This is fucking sponsored. Shut the fuck up! Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Why is it so I actually was like, wait, why are we talking? Why are we talking and talking? I got like so confused. I forget about it being goddamn sponsoring me. Are you actually kidding me? Okay, then the way I this team is a sponsor Starbucks. You son of I think I for it. That was Sam. That was good. That was actually clever. You know what? I'm gonna give that one to Sam. That was actually like one of like the most clever like sponsor segments like ever, because I was like confused again. Why we're like starting to talk and then when it's like the Hello Kitty stuff, like, oh, maybe it's just get like more Hello Kitty most, maybe. Got a bag of stuff. But no. And it makes sense now what he played for today because freaking Spotlight movie, the new trailer for freaking Spotlight movie came out today, so it's freaking literally required to Bloodfield today by freaking Paramount. Oh. So that's why Bloodfield today. That's because it's like, wait, Bloodfield, but it says about video literally for this go. It literally takes him. I thought what sort of nephew was gonna be uploaded tomorrow on Friday. But because the freaking sponsor he had and the sponsor movie tried to come out today, he was legally required to upload video. So, yeah. Sam. That was smart. That was actually smart. Nobody been. I want to see anybody else about the sponsor segment. Nobody putting a sponsor segment, man. No, I'm gonna keep playing this, but I think it's time for Team Up Fight. Because the bit that they're Team Up Fight in this Pokemon one and just another one. So
collectibles for the Olipop limited edition Pineapple Paradise. I just don't want the eye patch one. Bruh, you have to be kidding me. What are the actual odds? There's a 20% chance I get this, and I've gotten it 3 times. That's insanely low odds. All right, good thing I actually bought another. Final one. This is, I can't go back in now. The amount of times I've purchased the limited edition Pineapple Paradise and still haven't gotten a different expression. All right, hit me up, guys. Like, I am actually willing to trade all of my eye patch SpongeBobs for whatever you have. But as you saw, Olipop was available in Target, Whole Foods, Walmart, and 65,000 other.
This is so stupid. I'm sorry, but this is probably most because I was maybe also sponsored, but just because it's for the freaking sponsor movie, like Paramount, but honestly. Try to say, I'm not even a big fan of Spots anymore. I was a big fan of Spots like 5-10 years ago, but I'm not anymore. Like, so who else did freaking Paramount here that just sponsored the freaking product? This is like so freaking stupid, man, because you think your movie can do so well, so you have the freaking YouTubers to promote your freaking product for your movie, but your movie might get freaking suck. But I'm gonna also see post to that point. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm just really upset that I fell for this, man. Like I really. What's this? Like, I was like, wait, you don't talk about the sponsor of a product unless you're sponsored by it. And those things got me style. Like I can usually catch the sponsor time. It's not particular. He's usually in his room like he was in the beginning of the video, like without the beginning of the video. But I was in his room. I fell for it.
For retailers, including neighbors. And also, you can get $2 off any 4-pack, including the limited edition Pineapple Paradise flavor. Just make sure to click the link. All right, I love Olipop. Can't believe this luck happened to me, though. With that being said, let's head to the airport because we have a flight to catch. We're currently about to board the ANA Pokemon-themed flight. It flies from Tokyo to JFK. I'm a huge Pokemon fan, so I'm very much looking forward to it. I don't really know what to expect, but let's go ahead and see what we got. Look what we just found. So right outside of the ticket gate area, there's this giant Pokemon card and Pokemon plush toy machine. So it's like a vending machine, I guess, which you can get various different plushies. Look at all the different cute Pikachus. They have like a pilot, a flight attendant, another pilot on a plane. But this is too cute to pass up. I think we get the Pikachu pilot while we're here. Might as well, right? That's so cool. Pokemon vending machine right before the flight, so you can get excited about all the Pokemon that you're probably gonna see on board. I guess that's the time it takes for it to make the toy. That's a pretty long deposit time. I like how they're even playing some Pokemon episodes on the screen right here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, it's so much bigger than expected. So this came out of a vending machine outside of the Pokemon check-in gate for our flight. For about $20 or so, I got myself a Pikachu pilot. That is actually unbelievable. Even the bag is really nice. And then you have Pikachu saying, "Thank you very much for your purchase. Arigato gozaimasu." All right, let's go ahead to the flight. All right, I see a sign here. So like right before the gate, there's like a little arrow pointing, and I think it says like our flight is this way. So let's head this way. Oh, I see it. There's like a Pokemon stand right outside of our gate. Looks like it has a lot of plushies and different things that I guess you could just purchase before the flight. So let's see what they got. I already have the Pokemon plushie from the vending machine, but maybe I'll get another thing. All right, so I have Pikachu. Oh, Jigglypuff. My favorite Pokemon. I think we're gonna have to get this. I wish there was a bigger one though. They also have Kirby. This one's very cute. Oh, and even Pokemon themed neck pillows for the flight. And a Pikachu eye mask. Wow, I think I have to get this. This is the most themed, and since we're going on the flight, this makes the most sense. Over at this shop, there's even more Pokemon neck pillows. Look at this Pikachu one. And it's a hoodie, so you could like put it over your head. We got business, so we're not gonna be sitting upright. So we luckily don't need this, but that is a cool thing. If we were sitting economy or economy plus, I'd definitely be using this. And they even have a Snorlax one as well. All right, so we're about to hop on the aircraft now. Let's see what we got for this Pokemon play. Ohayou gozaimasu. All right, guys, we just sat down on the flight, and this is a massive suite that we have here. I call it a suite because apparently the door's closed. We're sitting in business class. I'm excited to see what the themes are, but just the plane alone is pretty crazy. It's one of those like huge, like massive planes where there's probably 500 people on board. We're gonna check out like to see if there's Pokemon entertainment, if the food is Pokemon themed and anything like that. But to start, here's just kind of like what they give you in business class. They give you a bunch of different toiletries in this really cute bag. Doesn't look to be Pokemon themed. You have multiple pillows here, different colors, very cute. And then then you have a full-on blanket as well, because these are lie flat seats, which means that we can lie down horizontally and go to sleep, which is going to be nice because it is a pretty long flight. I didn't get a chance to look at the aircraft, so I'm not sure if it's painted or not. It should though, so this is what it ultimately should look like. I'll confirm that once I get off the plane. I'm excited though. It's going to be a fun flight, so let's see what we got. All right, guys, apparently the best part of this flight is about to happen. I think the tutorial and instructional video is Pokemon themed. I can't be too sure, but let's check it out. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, it is. Okay, so there's like Pokemon themes on the bottom. Let's see that. Oh, even the details of the bag is a Pokemon bag. Look at that. There's so many details. Wow, look at that. That is so cute. Look at all the different Pokemon they have in this video. I like how they use the massive Pokemon for the business class just to show like his size. But it's crazy how many different themes there are in this video. Like the fact that they have all the characters that are doing it. I hope they pay the animators. It's like basically an entire episode. Jigglypuff. Oh my gosh. They even had Jigglypuff. That is insane. It's like they knew I was going to be on this flight. Maybe they did like some deep research on everybody on the flight and they put their favorite Pokemon in the instructional video. Oh my gosh. That was like a highlight of my life. Oh, Mr. Mime, because it's for like deaf passengers. Hopefully we don't need to use that. It looks fun to go down though. They said no cameras during evacuation, so I don't think we can unfortunately record it. I like how they're even showing the Pokemon evacuating as if we have to know how to do that. Look at that. There's like different art styles in this too. So I had like the 3D rendering and now they have that more 2D cartoonish one. All right, that was amazing. That was as good as people said it was going to be. Literally like 30 different Pokemon animated in the instructional video. I think we're just getting started. So far this is an early contender for flight of the year. Really enjoying this between the cabin itself and then that. I mean, they could end it there and do nothing else and I'd be pretty satisfied with everything we got so far. Very themed, very Pokemon. Let's see what else we got. All right, so for our food, it doesn't look to be necessarily Pokemon themed, but I do want to note that they have Pepsi instead of Coke, and the Pepsi logo does look like a Pokeball. In addition to that, I am eating a lot of fish, so I think they're serving up like all the fish Pokemon, like Gyarados, Magikarp. We're eating them up in the form of sushi right here. So rest in peace to the Pokemon. It's not all joyous for them. And then even this little thing right here kind of looks like half a Pokeball. Perhaps a little bit of a stretch, but nonetheless, this is the appetizer. Let's see what the main course gets. Maybe I'll have like Pikachu on a platter, like fried and everything. I'll like eat it from head to toe. All right, the main course just came out as expected. We got Pikachu cooked up, braised, and ready to go. And then outside of that, we got some rice and some miso soup as well. So very Japanese meal. Unfortunately, not super Pokemon themed, but I still have some hopes. All right, guys, so the meal officially finished, which means it's time to lay down and go to sleep. So I want to show you what the sleep looks like on this Pokemon themed flight. So as you saw earlier, I picked up, obviously, my sleep mask, my Mochi Mochi eye mask with Pikachu on it. Actually, looks pretty comfy. And then we have our Pikachu packable blanket that I will be sleeping with. So from head to toe, during this 9-hour sleep, I will be Pikachu themed with the eye mask and then the blanket on me. I'm excited for this. Look how cute this is. Pikachu is the 25th Pokemon in the Pokedex. Oh, it's packable, so I guess it just comes out of here. Oh my gosh, look how cute this is. It has a bunch of different Pikachu poses. It has the lightning bolt, and then it even has his name written across multiple times. So let me go ahead and lie flat, and I'll show you what this sleep is going to look like. All right, so I'm officially laying down flat, so I'm about to go to sleep for the next 8 hours. I have my blanket on, I have my cute and cuddly Pikachu, and I have my face mask. So I will see you guys in 8 hours. All right, just woke up from about a 9-hour sleep. We are going to be landing in about 5 minutes or so. So really great timing. Outside of everything you saw, there really wasn't much more in terms of the theme. A little bit disappointed, actually. It started off really hot, but then the rest of the flight didn't really have anything on board, despite the fact that from videos I watched, it said that I was going to get other things. So, I mean, it is what it is, but certainly not the best themed flight that I've been on. With that being said, though, I'll let you know if there's anything else. Maybe when we get off the plane or something in New York, there's something waiting for us. That remains to be seen. So let's see. One little last Easter egg upon arrival is all the Pokemon deboarding the plane. So there is one final instructional video on like how to get off and proceed through customs and immigration. So that's kind of cute. And it's new Pokemon as well. So maybe I spoke a little too early because they still have a little treat for us. I think in the video she lost her Pikachu, so they're looking to be reunited. It looks like ANA saved the day and reunited Pikachu with his rightful owner. All right, guys, officially off the plane now. So that is the end of our ANA Pokemon-themed flight. It was a lot of fun. I ended up with a couple of things of merch, but not my favorite flight, let's be real. There's some cute things like the instructional videos, as you saw. Other than that, though, the food wasn't really themed, unless, like I said, they were like cooking me up the actual Pokemon. But ultimately, glad I went on, and I couldn't end up seeing the plane because you like go through the tunnel, so you can't see the physical plane. But I'm pretty sure this is what it looked like. Nonetheless, all finished with that, though. Very cool. All right, guys. So interestingly, it's supposed to be another themed flight, but as I'm filming for another video, I actually came across a Snoopy/Peanuts themed flight for Starlux Airlines. So right now, we're traveling from Taipei, Taiwan to Tokyo, Japan. We're sitting in these first-class cabins. But look at this. Look at the boarding pass and how cute it is. So it's all Peanut themed, the back of it as well. See Charlie Brown, Woodstock, Snoopy, I forget her name. And then there's this really cool art on the welcome aboard screen that has Snoopy and like a pilot's hat. And then it has him themed like he's in Tokyo. And I also believe that the airplane we're on, I didn't get to check, but I'm pretty sure it's themed as well. They paint the outside to be Peanuts themed, but we were accidentally on a Peanuts flight. Something else that's Peanuts themed on this flight is the actual cocktail napkins, where they have little entries from the comic strip that you can just wipe your mouth with after you eat your food. So a lot of really fine, cute details, and the attention to detail and the artwork between the monitor, these napkins. I mean, who knows what else there is, but very cool nonetheless. And again, completely unexpected. They didn't even market it as the Peanuts flight. You're just kind of getting this because all the other flights you're going to see in this video, like purposefully tried to book these. This one is just surprise. So just finish up the meal here on this flight, and they also give you a moist towelette that's themed with Peanuts and the entire cast of characters walking across here. But every little detail, I mean, even the back, like there's just like little Woodstock as an astronaut in space. It says Snoopy is shooting for the stars. I wouldn't be surprised if on this thing, when I open it up, like it's also themed. Okay, well, it's not, but so far, a lot of cool details. Another detail is that their signature cocktail, the Sapphire 2.0, comes with this Woodstock spoon right here that is really cute, and on it you can't really see the fine print, but it mentions Peanuts by Starlux. Incredibly cute. The attention to detail is immaculate. Lots of thematic things. So we just finished up the meal. As you saw, there's a lot of cool details like the Peanuts themed napkin, the Peanuts themed moist towelette, and then the stir stick that was in the cocktail. So really cool attention to detail. Again, did not expect to be on this themed flight, but Starlux by Peanuts is certainly an interesting one, and I'm glad that we're seeing all these cool little Easter eggs that are hidden in. And then, like I said, the plane itself is also Peanuts themed. So what more can you ask for? Now, there's a few more things we're going to ultimately see, and I'll let you know if there's any more themes to look out for, but so far it's been great. For the Snoopy/Peanuts by Starlux collaboration, the flight has a lot of these different duty-free items that you can purchase. So, for instance, they have these cute tote bags, they have some keychains, they have sticker sets, they have more tote bags, and they even have like phone charms too. So really into the nitty-gritty with what they provide. Just look at like the artwork. Like this is just on the magazine. They just designed Snoopy in the business class seat. So again, had no idea that we were going to step onto a themed Peanuts flight, but so far this like rivals the Sanrio flight in terms of just total themed things to interact with. So really happy with this. Let's see if we can get our hands on some of these items too, because this is very cool so far.
The collaboration with Snoopy, but these two is mainly for the children.
Okay, great, thank you. Because they see we're filming and stuff, they've been very accommodating. So separately for another video, they gave us like another cabin for us to like relax in, but also they're giving us some of the duty-free items as part of the Peanuts collaboration with Starlux. So very cool. I'll show you guys those items as soon as we get them. But there is a lot more than what meets the eye on this flight. It's not just like the details on the napkins or that moist towelette. There's also, as you saw, the duty-free items. So let me get my hands on those and show them to you because it's very cool. So here's what the collaboration looks like. So we have a tote bag right here, Peanuts by Starlux. He's in his pilot outfit. Just these custom designs alone. It's like the Peanuts animators really went hard for this collaboration. Let's see what we got inside. Oh, first off, so she mentioned this was like something they give to the kids. So it's a Pilot Snoopy themed coin purse. So you'll see a little zipper on there. So if you're traveling or if you want like a thing, right in there is where you can basically store anything. There's also another bag in here. Again, just more. Look at the design on this. It really went super hard with this collaboration. Cool. So just a second like mini tote bag too. What is this? Space passport. So this is the stickers that we have. And I guess the slogan is Snoopy is shooting for the stars. Then we have a blow up of the Starlux plane. So I guess you put some air into this. You could leave it on the desk. And then finally, even some Starlux playing cards, which I don't think are part of the collaboration, but they did throw these in as well. So we were leaving with a full goodie bag of Peanuts-themed things. This theme flight is absolutely wonderful. Okay guys, so just got off the flight. As you can see, we got a ton of the Peanuts merch. That was a really fun one, super unexpected, but we've officially arrived now in Tokyo. Shout out to Starlux for that flight. Very cool, lots of good detail on there. It's a really pleasant surprise and glad we got 3 theme planes in this video. All right guys, a lot of fun. Some theme flights was your favorite, and if you've ever been on one yourself, there's no which ones exist out there. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching.
Quite a bit today. He had to was it. But that was another reason why they're like, because it could have gone like one more, man. Because only 3. We basically saw all the ones in the intro. Usually, like the other one, then when saw them the intro because he had to watch the get out because of the sponsor movie trailers come out today. Yeah, I think we have 5 things. I'm saying, man, let's finish this out though.
If you want to see more content, be sure to click here. Otherwise, subscribe your way out, and I'll see you next time.
And now that appears to be on Monday, hopefully, I should get to it on Monday, because I have nothing to do on Monday, because I get a Split Monday on Monday, but I could do another Split Monday after party night, so I did before, be the second one of this, yeah. I'm going to definitely be able on Monday, because it's hard to watch the next video, because I forget sponsor, man. Can't believe that, man, I forget Paramount, ugh. Anyways, cool video, quite so cool. My favorite one probably the Pokemon one because I'm a big fan of Pokemon. I supposed to say the Peanuts one. I bet take us get Thanksgiving content, the Peanut special, and during the basically Thanksgiving Day parade, the be a series float. If there was a series float here on the basically Thanksgiving Day parade, I'm gonna be surprised. Yeah. Anyways, people will wrap up the stream. I was watching. Midfield Rats is coming soon. Wrestling Rats hopefully coming tomorrow. I think try to do Basketball tomorrow, then probably do those midfield matches on Saturdays. So yeah. Then this week is Monday episode coming on Monday. And yeah. Anyways, I'll say for y'all for tonight. I have to go up the field so I can make this outro quick. It's really late and I'm tired, had a long day. And yeah. All your night. I'll talk to y'all again soon. Deuces.